Hello guys and welcome back to what is in a lot of people's opinions one of the best looking coupes you can buy, and it's powered by a 5-litre V8 being the Jaguar XKR with over 500 brake horsepower. It's hard to believe this is a 2014 example that these vehicles now are over 10 years old. I mean, they don't look it at all. The features and specification they come with is just incredible. In today's video we're going to be taking a look around this Italian racing red example, and this is Alex Specialist Cars. The Jaguar XKR is a sports coupe, as mentioned, powered by the infamous 5-litre V8 with over 500 brake horsepower. All power going to the rear wheels on these cars, and these cars are, believe it or not, a 4-seater despite being a coupe. The 2 seats are really the main seats. I mean, the 2 seats in the back aren't usable if you're anything above a child, but nonetheless they are still there, and it is a 4-seater. And before the Jaguar F-Type, which I'm sure you guys are familiar with, you had the XKR. The F-Type wasn't a direct replacement for this vehicle, but this is seen as the predecessor to it by a lot of people. The styling of it is just absolutely timeless, and that's why, despite this car being over 10 years old, it does not look it at all, and the condition in this case certainly helps. Paintwork Italian racing red, but with the gloss black accents absolutely throughout. Side Jaguar blades in gloss black, twin bonnet vents in gloss black, just hinting at what a massive engine you've got underneath there. And the car is sat upon diamond cut contrasting alloy wheels with also the calipers in red, matching the paintwork very, very nicely. Window surrounds also in gloss black, and even on the mirror caps there you've got touches of gloss black, and these fold in electronically. And one of the reasons that I feel this car is ahead of its time, aside from the condition, the coupe absolutely timeless design, is the features it comes with, as mentioned. One of them being the electronically folding mirrors, the other being keyless entry and exit. So to get in this car, you can unlock it with a push of a button as long as you've got the keys in your pocket. Same with when you get out of it, you can push that button again and it locks it like so, as long as mentioned, you've got the keys in your pocket. As we move around to the rear of the vehicle, the styling and design just gets even better in my opinion. One of the reasons being the quad tailpipe exhausts, which let out the tremendous sound of this Jaguar XKR. And from the rear you can really tell what a special thing this is, with the R badging there in chrome. And even if you don't know Jaguars, even if you didn't know XKRs, you know that there's something special when you're driving behind that. You'll also notice the rear parking sensors. It's got front and rear sensors on the XKR, and space is also really sensible as well for a coupe that isn't really made for space, and it's got 4 seats. Space is actually rather surprising. And as you guys can see, inside the boot of the XKR is indeed relatively generous for, as mentioned, a sports coupe, which is all about the power and performance. Underneath there you've also got a little more storage. It's got a false floor in there, so that is quite handy for, say, if you're going on a road trip, a grand tour, which these cars are very good at. That's one of the main reasons people buy these, for either a weekend toy or taking on a grand tour around Europe. But it's nice, you can use the car every day if you wanted to. Condition, as you guys can probably tell, is fantastic. Alloy wheels absolutely unmarked. The car's got a very comprehensive Jaguar and also Jaguar Specialist service history. It's been very well cared for. We know the previous owner of the car very well also. But we'll hop inside the car, check out a few of the other features that come with this car. One of the options being one that I've never seen on an XKR before. So the seating inside the Jaguar XKR is very special for the reason that you've got sports bucket seats. They've got cutouts in here, red diamond stitch which runs throughout the seating, and as you'll see, the condition of the seating is absolutely fabulous. They're also heated as well. It is very Jaguar on the interior, very luxurious, a lot of leather, a lot of Alcantara materials. On the door card you've got memory function seating, 3 options of memory functionality. Bowers and Wilkins also on the door card as well, and the headlining is finished with an Alcantara suede. So really nice. Dashboard even entirely made of leather with that same red stitching running throughout, and the trim in this case is gloss black. Gloss black on there, gloss black through here. Armrest again having that red stitching we spoke about. The thing I mentioned that this car had, which I've never seen on an XKR before, we've had quite a few of the XKRs through the showroom. We find they're very popular cars and they're really quite good value for money at the moment as well. But it's this, the steering wheel is actually finished with Alcantara, and that's from factory. That's a Jaguar optional extra. It's also a heated steering wheel, which is standard on the XKR. And then, just as a place to be, you'll notice the armrest lifts up, like so. Twin cup holders in there with a little more storage and a USB port in there as well. Sports coupe, as mentioned already, so space. It's not made for a massive amount, but you've got this little cubby hole here which slides back to reveal a cigarette lighter, a 12-volt socket in there as well. Of course, glove box, very spacious, very plentiful, and door pockets as well for extra storage. But let's check out the most important feature on this car by far, which is the sound. So that is the Jaguar XKR, and I think you'll agree with me when I say it sounds incredible. It's crazy these cars sound like that from factory, but I guess when you've got a big 5-litre V8 and the exhaust system that these cars come with, it's gonna sound good. As mentioned, the cars cover just under 50,000 miles, a 2014 registered vehicle with those options we spoke about as well, and the condition being fabulous. And Italian Racing Red is a cost option colour. So if you'd like any more information on this vehicle at all, any viewings or pictures, further videos, please do let me or the team know. My name's Will, I'll be more than happy to help, as would any of the guys. Thanks for watching, see you next time.